In this video, I'll show you how to brioche purl in both the continental and English styles of knitting. Brioche purl is usually abbreviated BRP and is very similar to the brioche knit stitch. The project I'm demonstrating on is a hat done in the basic brioche stitch, so I will also be demonstrating the yarn over slip one. In fact, my round starts with a yarn over slip one in this pattern, so we will bring the yarn forward, slip the stitch, and bring the yarn around outside of the needle. Now the brioche purl means you need to bring your yarn up front just like you do to purl, and in this next stitch, which actually has two strands because that's the yarn over slip one from the last row and you always knit them together, you purl those two strands together. I'll show you again. So yarn up front for the yarn over slip. So yarn over, bring the yarn around the outside of the needle, bring it to the front, and we brioche purl these two stitches together. So it's a lot like a purl two together, but those two strands are considered one stitch. Now I will show you English style. It is the exact same thing, it just looks a little bit different. So the next stitch is a yarn over slip one, and I know that because it's at the top of a knit column. So I'm going to bring the yarn forward, slip that stitch, then bring the yarn around the outside of the needle to finish that yarn over and bring it up front. And we're going to purl these two strands together. So just a regular purl stitch, but you catch both strands. So again, the yarn is already up front for my yarn over slip one. So if I slip that one, bring the yarn around the outside of the needle and back into the front so that I can purl those two strands together for the brioche purl. It's as simple as that. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about the fabric. So in the standard basic brioche stitch, you've got these columns that are knit stitches, and then the valleys between them, they look kind of like purl stitches with these wings on them. So when you are on a row, when you're doing brioche purl, you're always going to slip the stitch that's at the top of the knit column, and you're always going to purl the two strands of the stitch that's above one of the valleys.